Peace be with you. There is a propensity among some Muslims to really contextualize the Quran only to the time of Prophet and to view every verse through a lens that they were indoctrinated with in regards to why that verse was revealed. And although in some instances it may be accurate as to why the verse was revealed, we don't have historical evidence to know that with certainty, right? This is just a claim. But even when you assume that that is accurate, you still can't view the world like this, because the Quran is Huda. It is the guidance for the entire world and for entire time. So if you try to view it only in the narrow context of the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad and a specific event that you claim happened as the ideology, as the underlying cause of why the verse was revealed, you still won't get the lesson from it. So for an example, in the 49th chapter of the Quran, verse 6, I use that as an example of verifying everything you hear, right? Trying to verify everything you hear. And the critique I received back on that video was, well, that's not what it's talking about. And I gave an example of victimhood being power, right? People seeking victimhood so much that is the time when they are seeking victimhood, that is the time they are most prone to lie. So I said, look, God says that you should verify everything you hear, because you may harm people inadvertently if you don't. And they're like, no, that's not what it's talking about. Of course that's what it's talking about. Verifying every news that you hear is what it's talking about. The fact that this happened in the time of Prophet Muhammad and somebody tried to trick him like that, and God told them to verify all the news, is just a general lesson. It has nothing to do with the specific context. It is a general lesson. You can put that lesson in thousands and tens of thousands of different contexts, and it always applies. You can apply it across cultural lines. You can apply it across time. It always applies. That is why it's in the Quran. It is something that is always applicable. It says when an evildoer, a person that is fasiqun, comes to you with news, verify it, lest you harm people and then be regretful for what you have done. You can use that knowledge, you can use that wisdom in anything, and it will always apply. So when you try to contextualize it into only one instance, you completely miss the point. And that is the danger of indoctrination. So people get indoctrinated into certain contexts and they no longer see what the verse said. And even though they can read the language, they can't understand the lesson. As if they see, but they are blind. So that's really what I wanted to say. You can't really view the Quran in the confines of time and space, because it is timeless and spaceless. It is literally a lesson for all mankind. And you have to learn the underlying lessons of it, and then learn how to apply them to your own life. That is why it's Huda. It's telling you how to live. It wasn't just telling Prophet Muhammad how to live. It wasn't just telling his companions how to live. It's telling all of us how to live throughout all time. And understanding that there are people who are willing to lie is something that you should just know. And God tells you, try to verify everything you hear. Don't take everything at face value. So you can put that in any context. Peace be with you.